Hey yo, what up guys, and welcome back to another awesome video here on the FPL Central channel. In today's video, we've got 5 players that you need to buy in game week 2. You might own some of them already, they are pretty, they've got high ownership, but they are players who really performed, and some people who don't have them need to get them. So let's get straight into the first one. So first up guys, we've got Darwin Nunes. He only played 45 minutes in the game against Fulham. He came on, changed the game completely. He got 1 goal and got 1 assist and made, I believe, 4 big chances in that game. He is £9 million, owned by 23.1%. A lot of people are starting to bring him in now, guys, because of his performances. He got 9 points in game week 1. He's in form. Over 171,000 people have currently brought him in so far. And game against Crystal Palace is going to be another chance for him to score. I would expect him to start. So at £9 million, you could bring him in depending on what way your team is. But I do believe he's a must-have now. Just because of he's going to score goals. He's going to score plenty of them. So let's get straight into the next one. Next up, we've got Erling Haaland. Played 82 minutes against West Ham. Scored 2 goals and won a penalty that he did eventually take. He made, I believe, 6 big chances in that game. He got 13 points, and he is now £11.6 million, guys. He did go up by 0.1 of a million. He got the price rise. He's owned by 52.2% of people currently. He's currently been brought in by 683,000 people so far. He is an essential player now, guys. After his 2 goals, they faced Bournemouth in game week 2. Brilliant fixtures up until game week 10. The only tough fixture there would be Spurs, in my opinion, and he's owned by 53. He's owned by about 52% of people. He will most likely be owned by over 60% of people going into game week 2. So you guys do need to have him in your team. He is essential, because even if he does blank, everyone else suffers at the same time as you. And if you don't have him in your team and he goes out and bangs 2 goals again, like what happened to me, I had Kane instead of Haaland, you will suffer as well, with 13 points lost there, guys. So Erling Haaland, £11.6 million. You need to bring him into your team for game week 2. And next up, we've got Fulham's Alexander Mitrovic. He is owned by 12.2% of people. He did get a price rise in game week 1. Going into game week 2, £6.6 million he is now, guys. He was brilliant against Liverpool. I'm a Liverpool fan. Unfortunately, he was spectacular. He ran circles around our defenders. He got 2 goals, won the penalty, which he eventually took and put it away into the back of the net. He got 13 points. 341,000 people have currently brought him into their team so far for game week 2. A game against Wolves and then Brentford in game week 3. 2 good fixtures there. I do think he could maybe score 2 more goals there in them fixtures. I reckon he will be like Pukki this season. Of course, Pukki always usually gets about 11-12 goals. I do think he might be able to do a bit better, maybe a 14-15 for Fulham, as I do believe he may just keep them up this season. 2 goals, 1 assist in game week 2, 94 minutes played. He played the full match, which he will do pretty much every game, and he is a must-have. 12.2% selected. He is a player that you guys should consider bringing into your teams in game week 2. And next up now, we've got a player who was very overlooked by everybody going into game week 1. Dejan Lovren, owned by only 9.7% of people. 234,000 people have currently brought him into their squads now for game week 2. He's only priced at £8 million. I do believe he is set to go up to £8.1 million. Maybe by the time this video is out, he will be £8.1 million. 13 points in game week 1 against Southampton. Yes, you could say a tough fixture against Chelsea. Look at the fixtures after that though. And if there's goals for Spurs, he could be involved as well. And I do believe Spurs will win that game and will score 3 or 4 goals in that game. And I do believe Kulusevski will be involved. He's only owned by 9.7% of people, guys. Get him into your teams. He only played 86 minutes of the game. I would expect him to play the full 90 against Chelsea and in games beyond that. So 2 goals, 1 assist. Spectacular from Dejan Kulusevski in game week 1. He's a player you should really consider bring into your team in game week 2. Let's get on to the last player. And last up, we got Mo Salah. Everyone should have this man on their team. He's owned by 62.4%. I know he's an obvious pick. This isn't like a differential videos. This is just players who performed at game week 1 who you need to buy if you don't have them already. He got 12 points, goal and an assist. Played the full match for Liverpool. He's only been brought in by 93,000 people already for this game week, but that's because 62.4% own him already. He's £13 million. There's no expected price rise for him this game week. And fixtures, we got Crystal Palace in game week 2. Liverpool always perform against Palace. The one, I believe 2-0 we won in pre-season against Palace, so that was pre-season, so in the league we should beat them. Then we got fixtures like Man United. It's Man United, they're terrible. Bournemouth, Newcastle, Everton, Wolves. First 7 game weeks, Salah is a player who needs to be in your team every game week unless he is injured or suspended, which is unlikely. So Mo Salah, owned by 62.4% of people. That number should be 100%, but there is people out there like Man United fans who just won't bring him into their teams. 12 points game week 1, £13 million. Bring him into your team right now, guys. He is a must-have. He's an essential player in the whole of FPL season, so he is a player to buy in game week 2 if you haven't got him already. If you've really enjoyed the video, guys, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button, subscribe and leave your comments down below. Smash the notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. On the road to 300 subs. Please do smash that sub button if you haven't already. We're very close to 300. I believe we're only about 15 or 16 away. Please do sub. That would be amazing. Peace.